fraudulent fake ones. Snatch them up out the crowd and I break one. Take one shot to the head and sleep. Niggas coming up the street, mad deep on the tree. Shoot a cop down, fuck rights being read. Terrorize these streets while I'm...
Okay, welcome back. Today we are back on the Mercedes E320 with the bad range selector. It has got a leak into the footwell, so now that we have obtained a replacement part, I will just double check to verify that there is no more leaking into the footwell. I'll pick up these, so I spilt them last episode, I believe. I have not touched this car since. Right, so move this stuff up out of the footwell enough to pull this back and have a check. Pull the floor mat back, pull the paneling back. The easiest way to check is to put my hand down there, fingers in the footwell where I felt it before, and voila, there is a tiny bit. Definitely nowhere near as much as last time. I don't believe that there's enough in there this time to have a negative effect. As you see, it's only in a tiny little spot down there. Very tiny. Very, very tiny. Alright. So when he comes and gets the car, I'll just notify him that wherever the leak is coming from, it is either from the windscreen area. Let's see. There's no water there. So I believe it is from the sunroof. Yes. Alright. I'm going to pop the boot and disconnect the battery. Stay tuned. See if it's just the range selector this time. I know I jumped the gun a bit. However, the old one's out. You can see where I glued it and then plastic welded it the second time. Replacement's in. When I took the old one out, this fell out of it, so yeah, some kind of plastic tab. Maybe it's a part of the shift lock, maybe it's a part of the problem. But this one here lost all function. The optical chip inside there, the main one, had dropped half the circuits. This one here is now installed, so let's install the wires, or the plugs. Felt quite nice. Let's install the shift lock mechanism. Oh boy. Alright. That's a good sign. What else is there? This one here is for, where is it? There's a little module here somewhere. Where is it? Right here. It's for this module. And that one I'll fit on there like that. I'll just hook it up on the side to start off with, and if its functionality is back, then I'll hook the rest of this little geometries up, put this in where it's supposed to be, put the shift collar back on, and yeah, bingo bango. Alright, stay tuned. Put it up into park for now. Alright, I'll bring you back after I reconnect the battery and have this one hooked up. It's just two wires on this one. It's the one that plugs into that one there, and one that plugs into the center at the bottom. That's to turn your parking sensors on and off, and then you got your cruise and sports mode and your range. This one here should now register to the dash, but I'll bring you back and show you the whole process of recollaborating this one with the BCM, TCM and the TCM under the bonnet. Okay, half hour has passed, plenty of time for the system to get itself back into check. So let's insert the key. Steering wheel realigned itself, that is good. Push the brake pedal over to there. What does that say? Park. Reverse. Neutral. Drive. Neutral. Reverse. Park. Right. Let's see that one more time. Reverse. Neutral. Drive. Neutral. Reverse. Back up to park. And I'll show you this one more time. Alright. Foot off the brake. Will not go out. Alright. Let's go. Reverse. Neutral. Drive. Neutral. Reverse. Park. Foot applied to the brake the whole time. So yes, the optical chip in this one failed due to the amount of standing water that was down there. Completely took it out the second time. Alright. Now that that's done, turn it off, remove the key again, wait a couple seconds, put the key back in, turn it on to the same setting you had it on, press the accelerator pedal directly to the floor, count to 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn key off, remove your foot, and wait 2 minutes. I'll bring you back when it's 2 minutes time. After 2 minutes is up, still haven't removed the key. So you push the accelerator pedal directly to the floor and hold it there for 10 seconds. When 2 minutes is up, the dash will go blank, which means the BCM and TCM are in sync. Now this one has already been recollaborated to the system. You're seeing up here that it was going park, reverse, neutral, drive, da-da-da. Alright, now let's see. Turn the key on, park. Foot on the brake, let's see. Oh lordy. It's back. Do we have gear engagement? Let's see. Reverse. Yes. Drive. Neutral. Drive. Yes. Neutral. Yep. And hey, I didn't have to remove my foot from the brake pedal. So it must have been immediately after this one was reconnected, maybe when the battery was hooked up, it fried this due to the water standing in the floor, the still water on the floor. You remember all the water I had to clear out of there? There was water right up in the channel down there, all through the electrical system. There was water in the body control module. There was a little bit of contaminants in the transmission control module under the hood there. Also runs on the ESP system. However, the main one down there was fully caked with water, same as those ground ports. They were corroded. Cleaned them up as best as I could, which pretty much looked close to what it would at factory. So let's just double confirm this, because last time when I turned this off it didn't want to start again. And it's registering park right now. So let's go. Powering off the auto. Key out. Key out. Wait for it to sort of wind down from being turned on. Okay. Push the brake in. Let's see. Start it up again. Right. Right. I am 100% certain. Well, one more time we'll confirm, but I am 100% certain that this thing's good to go. Power off. Remove the key. Put the key back in. Push the brake pedal. This says park. It's a confirmed repair. It is a confirmed repair, guys. So that means my mate has his Mercedes back today. I'll finish putting all this back together. I might have to look up a couple diagrams online just for, you know, what goes where really, because I was not the one who took this apart. However, in saying that, that will conclude the video. I'll put it back together. I'll probably take it, depending on the weather. If it's raining, I won't do it. But it engaged the gears. I felt it engaged the gears through my noodle. It is registering on the dash there the sequence of park, reverse, neutral and drive. I'll show you that while the car's running too. So reverse, you hear it engage. Neutral, drive, neutral, reverse, back up to park. Beautiful days, man, beautiful days. Right, I probably saved my mate close to, I'd say the ballpark figure of about $4,000 in modules, because the body control module, if that thing was shot, that is a Mercedes repair, that one, because no amount of fancy scanner that you have will compare to Mercedes reprogramming computer that they have. That being said, I did notice there was fuses loose under the bonnet. The first time I popped it, I pointed it out to my mate and I fitted them in front of him. I don't know if he remembers. There's the old part. That part is, as you can see, fried. I have no clue where that silver tab came from, maybe from the bottom of this, but I reckon it's from the shift lock module. So maybe because the optical chip was fried, the shift lock maybe binded up and dropped a pin, which I can't even find where I put that part. That little silver part, little tiny thing. I reckon it's from the shift lock mechanism. Alright, well, I'm going to piece this all back together, all these little bits and bobs, and sort of figure out how it goes. When I have it back together, I'll bring you guys back. Okay, we're at the end. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, these were broken when it came. Thinking I was going to glue it back on, but I think what I'll do instead is just leave it up to my mate to decide if he wants to glue it or not. I have no clue why that's not. Oh, I see. It's all broken. It's not even sitting level or anything. Okay, enough fidgeting around. These brackets, couldn't find anything online to tell me where these went. So he has 2 screws left in there for this one, and wherever the other one is, I can't find the other one. I've been looking. Maybe it's under my tools, maybe it's not. Alright, so let's get into putting the key in and scanning for any errors. And if there is an error code, let's clear it and see if it comes back. Oh, where's that port now? I'm reaching blindly up under the dash to find this OBD2 port. Where is it? It's just here somewhere. I know it is. There. Alright. Little generic scanner. It's good enough to... because I had the big scanner. Big scanner's dead. Hook up this little generic thing to confirm we have power. We do. You and me is getting a real-time scan together for the first time on the channel. So turn it over to accessories. Bring this one up. Hang on. Let's not have copyright. Wow. Okay. Enter. Yeah, the screen on this one's a bit buggered, but I can see scan, PWM, ESPN. It read the vehicle's VIN. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to pick it up. Alright, so let's go. DTC. No codes. Before it was doing P0705. And a bunch of others on the bigger scanner. So what I'll do is I'll power her off. Unplug this little generic one. Close the port. Let's see. Foot on the brake. It's just a precaution. It starts again. That is a confirmed repair, guys. I saved my mate. He was willing to even go as far as replacing the transmission. If he replaced the transmission, his issue would still be there. So, range selector. body control module, ESP module, transmission control module was all affected. However, thanks to this guy, although the first repair on that one was successful, once you blow the optical chip you can't repair that unless you get another optical chip, maybe out of one like this. But what's the point at that stage? You might as well get another one of these. So conclusion: park, foot on the brake, reverse and reverse, neutral and neutral, obviously drive and drive. Let's see, go back up into park for a second. I'll see if I can do this. It's a bit broken, so you push down a little bit on the handbrake pedal. I need two hands. Push down a little bit, pull this one to release the handbrake. Yeah. All right, let's see. Drive. Yep, she moves. Back up to reverse, look at that. Well, yes. Yes, indeed. Oh my God. Fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, good. I like that. Parking sensors even working. You heard the ding-a-dong-a ding at me. Alright. Handbrake. Back on. Make sure it's not on too tight, as my mate said, because he has to push down on that and lift up on this to disengage it. I might play a prank on him and say, mate, I don't know how to fix this any further. You're going to have to come get it. And see what he says. I can't really do that to him. He's pretty stressed at the moment. He's got a baby that's due for a bit of a surgery. Blessings to the baby. Let's hope, with fingers crossed, that the surgery is a success, because it's what, 5-6 weeks old at this point. Very young. Right, so for now, the Mercedes E320 with water contamination in the floor. Could it be saved? Yes, it can be saved. Will insurance companies save it at that point? No, they won't. They'll write it off. Statutory write-off, because they don't want to go into the electrical nightmare and gremlins of something that has water contamination. Right, with that said, it's sign-off time. I already moved it over to the bin and removed it back here, and you heard the ding-a-donger dinging at me when I was backing up and got too close to what's back there. Right, powering off the auto. Well, my good friend, this is another successful repair. Stay tuned for future, because more goodies is coming, just like this.